Hello, dear Aries. Can you feel that slight shiver that slips through the air, almost as if a secret whisper touches just your soul? It is this mysterious breeze that announces a day of discoveries and inner strength, full of opportunities for you to assert yourself even more in the world. But before we dive into this universe of possibilities, I want to make a special invitation to you. Subscribe to the channel now, turn on notifications, like this content, and share it with that person who needs to feel the same energy that reaches you right now. And to further strengthen our cosmic connection, leave here in the comments, I received the energy of now, followed by the city from where you are watching me. This simple gesture will awaken the essential tune to harmonize your heart with the highest vibrations of the universe. Imagine a sky full of nuances that go from soft pink to deep purple, announcing the beginning of a new cycle. For you, Aries, this luminous palette represents the radiance of your courage and the intensity of your desires. If you close your eyes for a second, you may even feel a slight rustle, as if you were leafing through an old book whose pages contain stories of achievements and overcoming. Today, there is an extra push that seems to come from a silent corner, whispering to you to dare more, to trust your inner flame and allow it to ignite every decision you make. There's something in the air that reminds you of an exotic perfume, awakening a distant memory, or evoking sensations that you didn't understand until then. This subtle aroma could be a sign that the time has come to expand horizons and open up to unusual experiences. As you dive into this wave of energy, you realize that balance and strategy will be fundamental to organizing everything that is boiling in your restless mind. You may be dealing with many ideas at the same time, but remembering to breathe deeply and feel your own rhythm, like someone touching the surface of the water to feel its temperature, helps you regain control when everything seems to be shaking inside. On this day, while love warms your interior, asking for attention and dedication, work may require an extra dose of patience and planning. Observing the tone of voice of those around you or noticing a pattern of recurring noises can serve as a warning that it's worth adjusting your communication before small misunderstandings escalate. And remember, often a moment of serenity prevents unnecessary turbulence. There is a silent invitation hovering in the air for you to deepen your emotional bonds. It could be the perfect time to say something that is close to your chest, or to pay attention to small details that go unnoticed in your everyday life. A specific aroma appearing without explanation can guide you when deciding how to surprise someone special, or even how to approach a friend who is far away. This type of synchronicity suggests that by tuning in to all your senses, you can see beyond the obvious and intuit the best way to nurture your relationships with affection and care. Meanwhile, the professional field seems to be shaking, bringing projects that call for your creativity and courage. If the desire to open new paths arises, feel the texture of the plans that form in your mind, evaluating whether they are malleable and fit into the goals you want to achieve. When it comes to finances, keep a cool head, especially if you hear an insistent buzzing or a different vibration from the electronic devices, something that interrupts the silence in an almost annoying way. This type of seemingly trivial sound could be a warning that the time has come to review expenses or reevaluate an investment. At the same time, don't hesitate to indulge in a treat here or there, as long as it's done responsibly. After all, the flame that pulses within you needs stimuli to shine. The key is to balance the desire to expand and conquer the world with the wisdom of those who understand that planting solid seeds today guarantees sweeter fruits tomorrow. In health and well-being, the day calls for attention to signs of tiredness or anxiety. If during a task, you feel a slight chill run up your back or notice a change in the rhythm of your breathing, see it as a gentle reminder that it's time to stop for a minute, drink water, stretch your body, or simply take in the scenery. Even for a sign as full of energy as you, knowing how to pause is an act of courage. This pause can reveal unexpected luck, like a solution that appears out of nowhere or an insight that, until then, was hidden by haste. Intuition also becomes clearer when there is space for inner silence, allowing subtle signals to shine through. In personal and professional relationships, prepare for a mix of independence and partnerships. At certain times, you will want to decide everything yourself, confident in your own strength. In others, you will realize that collaboration can enhance results, adding different visions to yours. As you seek to balance these extremes, be aware of any friction that may arise. A small gesture or an object out of place, such as a pen forgotten in an unusual place, can take on a special meaning today. Maybe it's a reminder that no matter how much you enjoy leading, no one thrives completely in isolation. A friendly word from someone you least expect can be the ideal push for you to discover new paths or solve problems creatively. Speaking of planning and goals, it's time to reevaluate each stage of the path you designed for yourself. If you feel a little tension in your shoulders, something that tightens slightly and then passes, see it as a call to check that you are not carrying more responsibilities than necessary. The universe seems to say that even with all your vigor, you don't need to handle everything at the same time. There are times when, by delegating tasks or sharing ideas, you free up mental space to delve deeper into what motivates you most. And when the mind opens, spirituality and inner growth find a way to flourish, allowing a mysterious force to bring you dreams, signs, or even chance encounters that mark your story. In the context of spirituality, this day sounds like a door that opens. You can feel a breath of hope, almost as if you notice a low melody repeating in the background, even without identifying where it comes from. This type of feeling invites you to reflect. What beliefs or values guide you in moments of uncertainty? There is a fertile field for self-knowledge and practices that feed the soul, whether meditation, prayer, or some form of art that frees your emotions. When challenges knock on your door, and they may appear in the form of delays, differences of opinion, or sudden obstacles, remember that there is a divine spark that lives within everyone. Intuition, watered with patience, can illuminate the shadows that try to destabilize you. A mystical warning for this day. Pay attention to a common object that suddenly catches your attention in an unusual way. It could be a keychain, a mug, or even an advertisement you find on the street. If this item seems to jump out in front of you without logical explanation, see it as a unique sign that carries a special message. Maybe it's time to review a past that seemed right, or to nurture a project that was dormant. Sometimes the universe speaks through banal symbols, and only those who have eyes to see and ears to hear capture the message. And now, I want to propose a reflection that could change the course of your day. Which small detail in your routine could be hiding valuable learning? Take a few seconds to observe your surroundings, whether it's the way people smile at you, the slight trembling of leaves on a nearby tree, or the sound of footsteps in the hallway. If you discover something interesting, how about sharing it with someone who needs courage? After all, knowledge is even more powerful when spread. You can send this horoscope to a friend, bringing a touch of inspiration that awakens new directions. To conclude this meeting, remember that, dear Aries, you are like a torch that illuminates everything around you with your vibrant presence. Imagine yourself advancing on a dark trail, but carrying a robust flame that dispels shadows and attracts the attention of those hungry for hope. If this horoscope has ignited something inside you, don't forget to click the bell so that the stars never lose their way. So far, enjoy this content like someone watering a seed of possibilities, and share it with anyone you feel is also thirsty for change. Nothing like spreading light so that it returns multiplied, right? My sincere gratitude for having accompanied me on this journey of words and vibrations. May your every step be guided by an unshakable confidence, but always tempered with a touch of prudence. You carry the strength of fire, and fire knows how to both warm and transform. May this day be full of sparks that ignite your courage and breezes that refresh your soul. See you tomorrow, dear Aries, and may time and life conspire in your favor in every detail.